Change makers, and welcome to The Core, sponsored by Red Apple EdCo. This is your Everything Education podcast. We talk about current events, books to read. We interview education leaders, hear their stories, learn from their biggest lessons, and they share what they wish you knew about what it means to be in education today. I'm your host, Dr. Kia Turner. Buckle up for small seeds of inspiration that can lead to big changes in your classroom practice. Let's take a bite out of today's guest. Hey guys, it is Dr. Kia here for day one of ECET2BYU in Shreveport, Louisiana. It is this amazing teacher conference. So check it out, right? I didn't know anything about this conference, and I regret that tremendously because it's been going on for several years at this point. It is Northern Louisiana, one of the few times that educators get together from this part of the state to kind of share what they're doing, to discuss problems of practice, to talk about things that they're doing outside of the classroom. It is like a mashup between teacher conference / bazaar, because you can purchase things that are teacher made, / teacher sister circle, okay, where you can come together and talk about what's on your mind that you want somebody to help think out with you. And so, I'm sitting down with incredible people here at the conference, and I had yet another one. Please introduce yourself to us.
Hi, my name is Walter Brown. I'm the English Language Arts Curriculum Specialist and Supervisor for the District of Caddo here in Shreveport, Louisiana.
I want you to know that I'm not on purpose targeting ELA people just because I was an ELA teacher for 10 years. It has nothing to do with that. This is all by happenstance. I'm just drawn to the ELA people. That's really what it is. And so, tell us, is this your first ECET2 or no?
As a matter of fact, no, this is the third one that I've attended.
Hey!
We've had 3 actually in Northwest Louisiana, but there was one that we did down in Baton Rouge. And so that was actually my first one in Baton Rouge, and I've attended 2 here.
Oh my goodness. So what got you involved with it? How'd you hear about it at all, actually?
Well, one of my colleagues, Nicole Nelson, is the lady that was responsible for pulling all this together.
Listen,
and
you better know about Nicole.
And she is awesome, a very dedicated teacher. And she and I were actually working on another project together. Yeah. And she said, "Why you didn't come to ECET last year?" And I said, "Well, I heard about it, didn't really know what it was." So she said, "You're coming this year," and she put me down as a presenter.
Oh my goodness.
And I attended and was hooked.
What did you present on? Tell us.
Well, a National Board Certified Teacher.
Oh, back up.
Yeah.
Back up.
Yep. And I've been working with that for several years. So I actually presented on that, encouraging more teachers, minority, but all teachers, not just minorities, to get involved. It's a very worthwhile endeavor. And then I also presented on using pop culture to teach high culture.
So tell me, what made you get involved with being a National Board Certified Teacher? What had you decide to do that?
It's a long story, but I'll make it very short for you.
Oh, sit on next to me. Long stories are the best. What went on, not what I went on.
Well, I was at a state English teachers conference, and I'm talking with this lady, Ann Sayers, and we were talking. I was talking like I'm doing now. Yeah. And she stopped me in the middle, and she said, "Have you ever thought about doing National Board Certification?" And my mother, who was also a teacher, along with my father, had mentioned it a couple of months before, but I was like, I don't have $2,000 burning a hole in my pocket. Okay. She put me in touch with a lady at the State Department who was actually running a funding program. And long story short, she funded me to go through the process.
Look at the Lord. Look at the Lord.
God bless that. I earned my certification first time out. And became the first male in English in the state of Louisiana to certify.
Oh my gosh. So tell us what comes with National Board Certification. This is for my newbie teachers who are like, what is that? I already graduated college. What am I doing? So
National Board Certification, in essence, it is a certification that's based on a set of standards that are universal across the nation.
Okay.
It's not just state-made standards, but they align so well with the standards of quality teaching.
Yeah.
And we call it accomplished teaching, actually. So with that, there's a lot of interstate licensure portability. So quite a few states will accept that as your state licensing.
It's like the super mega license for educators.
Yes, it is. Okay. And it's a voluntary thing. You don't have to do it, but if you do it, a lot of states, a lot of districts offer an additional stipend. Here in Caddo, we actually offer a $6,000 stipend for the life of the certification. So every year, interspersed into your check. So that's a nice little bonus.
Amen.
And it's just recognition of the hard work that you do and the quality, the level of teaching that you strive for.
Do you have to renew it every year?
Not every year. It was originally a 10-year renewal, but now It's changed every 5 years.
Okay.
But the standards that it's based on, those standards for accomplished teaching, it's the kind of thing that when you read it, you say, that's what every teacher should strive for.
That's what I was about to say. Why don't we all do it?
Well, and really, I would love to see that in some states actually in their teacher prep programs have interspersed some of those core principles, because it's the type of quality teaching you want to see everywhere.
Teaching you want to see everywhere.
That's it.
That's what we're trying to tell you.
That's what we're trying to do.
And so are you helping other teachers in your area get certified, like kind of training them up to get ready to go after this certification?
As a matter of fact, I am. When I first got certified, I worked with some teachers in New Orleans because our current mayor was the superintendent of New Orleans at the time. And I got a chance to work with them. But now this year, actually, we're working with trying to get teachers from 14 low performance schools national board certified, and I'm the liaison for that process. And next year, we're hoping to stretch it out to include 28 teachers.
That is so amazing to hear about, and well done.
Thank you.
So what are you hoping to get accomplished at ECET this year?
Well, ECET, I want to broaden my own experience. So I will be attending some of the sessions to hear about what other people are doing that's been effective in their classrooms.
Yeah.
And also, I'm going to table facilitators tomorrow just to kind of help, not just.
Which session are you doing?
Well, I'm going to be doing something with National Board.
Okay.
Trying to promote teachers to explore this again, because it's been described as the best professional development that people have ever gone through, because it makes you.
I got to find out about it now.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it as a resource under this video, because listen, she needs to know.
That's
Back
right.
to you.
So, what I would tell her, the reason it's a high quality professional development, it's all about reflection. It's all about what you do, why you do, how you do.
Wow.
And so if you ask yourself those questions, and you can answer those questions every day, you can't help but improve your teaching practice.
That is amazing. And it's so good that you're not only like benefiting from that, but that you want to help other teachers to get there with their practice as well. Okay. I was just talking to Kathy Spivey, who was sitting out here, and she said, when you're a teacher, you're always a teacher. Even when you're doing other stuff and you're not always in front of your own classroom, you keep that desire to help people want to develop. And it's so true. I think that what you are doing is an example of how that is absolutely universally a principle. And so tell us, what is one resource you think every educator should know about no matter what? So no matter where you are in your practice, where you are in the country, here is a resource that would be good for you to know about and to take advantage of.
I would definitely recommend going to the NEA website. I'm a member of the National Education Association.
Okay.
I would recommend,
come through unions.
I would recommend going to their website, because even though it is the NEA website, there's so many different links there that's open to anyone, regardless of union affiliation.
Okay.
So I would definitely go there and just explore the site. Just go through, look at some of those teacher tips. A second one, because I am ELA, the reading.org, which is the International Literacy Association's website, and NCTE.org, which is the National Council of Teachers of English. So
I'm putting all that under the video. Don't you all worry if you didn't catch that. I got you. It's
and last but not least, mbpts.org, and I'll give you that website when we leave. And that is the National Board website. There's a lot of things there. Like, teachers can go right now and just look at all of the requirements without paying a dime, and you could at least have an idea of what you would be required to do.
Yeah.
And you could even attend a college course. Just say you're thinking about doing it. So next year, look at those portfolio entries and strive to do that.
Yeah.
And you get through it, and that's kind of like a practice run. And then next year, apply to do it for real.
So if we want to catch up with you and we don't live in Louisiana, where can people follow your work? Do you have a blog, a website, a LinkedIn page that you post stuff on? What you got?
I have a LinkedIn page. It's Walter B29.
Okay.
And my email address is walterb29@gmail.com. It's Walter B29.
Okay.
I always respond to people, and anything you do to help and any resources I can point them to, more than happy to.
Thank you very much for sitting down. You've been an amazing interview. You guys, National Board Certified, first male teacher of color.
ELA.
In ELA.
No, first male in ELA, period.
First
in
male
Louisiana.
in ELA, period, in the entire state of Louisiana. Here's somebody. You need to email them if you're not doing it, and you need to follow them on LinkedIn. Thank you for sitting down. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
That's all we have for today. Thank you for listening to The Core. Wherever you are listening to us, be sure to like our show, subscribe, and share the episode that's meant the most to you. We appreciate every single one of our subscribers, as do our sponsors. We look forward to seeing you next week. You can also check us out on YouTube at Red Apple Edco if you'd like to see more video of these conversations. We have them posted there.